Hello everyone. So let's start with বাংলা. Okay. So বাংলা দিয়ে কথা বলার কারণ হচ্ছে okay I feel okay বাংলা আর ইংলিশ দুইটার মিক্স সেটাই বলি যাই হোক. So শুরুতে যেটা হচ্ছে feelings while reading. Feelings is like what? Feeling একটা কি? Feeling হচ্ছে অনুভূতি. So সচরাচর আমরা দেখি যে আমাদের একটা অনুভূতি কাজ করে কোনো সার্টেন জিনিসের প্রতি কোনো একটা পার্টিকুলার থিংস এর প্রতি আমাদের ওটা অনুভূতি জাগে. সো অনুভূতিটাকে আমি কিভাবে ডিফাইন করতে পারি? ফর এক্সাম্পল আমার প্রচুর ক্ষুধা লাগছে। সো আমার হচ্ছে প্রচুর ক্ষুধা লাগছে অ্যান্ড আমি যা পাচ্ছি তা খাচ্ছি। ওকে? সো এট দ্য টাইম হোয়াট ওয়ার্কস লাইক আমি আসলে কি এই জিনিসটা আমার পছন্দ বা এই জিনিসটা আমার কতটুকু অপছন্দ সেটা কি ম্যাটার করতেছে? ইট ডাজন্ট ম্যাটার রিয়েলি। সো ক্ষুধা জিনিসটা হচ্ছে আমার একটা ইনস্টিংক্ট বা আমার একটা হ্যাবিচুয়াল ফরম্যাট যেটা আমার মধ্যে এক ধরনের স্পৃহা আমি যেটা বলি স্পৃহা আর ইজ লাইক এনথুজিয়াজম জাগাচ্ছে সো এই যে ক্ষুধার যে ডেফিনেশন ক্ষুধার যে স্পৃহা এই যে জাগানোটা এটা একটা ফিলিংস এন্ড ফিলিংসটাকে আমি কোনোভাবে রিপ্লেস করতে পারি না বা কোনোভাবে আমি এটাকে অন্য কিছু দিয়ে যে বলবো যে হ্যাঁ এটা ভালো এটাকে আমি এভাবে এক্সচেঞ্জ করতেছি ফর এক্সাম্পল we can say that good is bad. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Or you can say that close means near, or isn't like close is near. They are the same things. We can't express the whole thing as it is. Feelings জিনিসটা হচ্ছে আমার ইনার থাকতে হবে ইনস্ট্যান্ট বা আমার ইনস্টিংক্টে থাকতে হবে there is no other way I can actually implant it. I can actually create it. So for example if you say that, oh, do you know that the flower that blooms on winter, it looks so beautiful, do you like it? If he says or he or she or say he says no, I can't say that he's dumb or she's dumb no matter what. No one can say that because loving is a kind of feeling, and it doesn't mean that if someone doesn't love the winter flower, he doesn't like flowers. He doesn't like those flowers specific. Feelings is come when we understand certain things, when we understand the value from the inner view. So what we need to do on that thing? So like say for example, if I say that this is a book. This is a book written by some writer Oga. I don't know what his name is. So Oga write the book, and A says, "Oh, this book is awesome." B says, "What are you talking about?" C says, kind of." So there are three possibilities. A is happy with this book. B is not happy. B have no idea. It's like has no idea about that. C has slight idea. So that's why he say that kind of. That's why he has a possibility, that 50% possibility on that reason. So what is the happening in these three categories? For A, he feels the book. For C, he slightly feels the book, but for B, he have has never read it. So there is no question of feelings. No one can uh, no one can give or implant feelings for someone by just tricking or doing some magical words. Oh, abracadabra, something will happen. No, nothing like that happen. So what is the purpose of feelings? Feelings comes when you involve yourself into that, when you try to understand that particular thing. For example, if I say that this is Monica, or okay, this is Monica, it's like what the? This is Montu. Okay, Montu is so arrogant. People hate him. Okay, people usually hate him because he's so arrogant. He does something very badly. To he hates people. He does all the bad things he does. So and that's why people hate him automatically. But Mr. Elena, oh Mr. It was like Mr. Allen. He's a good person. So he tries to understand what is the problem with what is the what's like Monica? Okay, whatever the Monica and I'm like M. What is the problem with M? So he deeply tries to understand him, and then he understands that he has some family issues. Okay, so his family issues turns into him into an arrogant person. Maybe his father is an arrogant. Maybe his mother is an arrogant person, or maybe both are, or maybe they are not friendly. They are not well behaved. So P, Mr. P tries to understand this, and then he discovered this. So Mr. P loves him. If Mr. P loves him, can I say that Mr. P is a dumb, or Mr. P is a idiot, or Mr. P that doesn't know anything? Oh, no, we can't say that because Mr. P observed him, and that observation takes him to the that way, or it's taking him to that way. This is the main thing. So feelings is like that one. When you try to feel something, you have to involve yourself into certain things. The overall talk's conclusion is to get the feelings, you have to involve yourself into that. So here's a two example for a sentence. I am just talking about reading. So this is the two part of reading. Let's say she is doing her job quite passionately. That's a good thing. Passionately is like she loves the job quite passionately. That's giving extra information. Like she's too much happy. Yeah, I'm getting job. Oh, I'm doing my job. I'm getting high salary. That's why she's out of the world. She's really happy. However, her parents feel unhappy with her. That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. That's like you are doing your homework, you get 100, and your parents said, "What? You got 100? That's very bad." Even you doesn't is you even don't know what to do say on that moment because your job is to get 100 out of 100. So that's your job. But if someone says that, "Oh no, that's not really good. This anyone can get this. Anyone can get this." That's a demotivation, and that's something like creating a contrast relation. That's the opposite one. So whenever you see sentences, you have to understand that whether the two things are supporting each other or not supporting each other. So let's say this is a good thing and this is a bad thing. So if you get 100 or if you do something good, you will be praised. Your expectation that you will be praised. But when someone does not praise you, what is your reaction? Is like you will like you become sad, and the sadness lead you to something like suicidal thoughts or arrogant. You always try to kill people. That's the thing. So the author here tries to express that the sentence structure has to be either positive or either negative. So what is the thing I haven't noticed that? Let's say she is a pronoun, is a verb, doing is a verb, her is a pronoun, also possessive pronoun, job is a noun, quiet is modifying word, passionately, that's a adverb. So what modifies adverb? Quiet is also adverb. Adverb modifies adverb. So these are the things I am observing. However, what is however? However is connecting ideas. So that's why the conjunction. What conjunction? I don't know. Let's say it's a connecting is something, or is like conjunction, whatever, subjuncting conjunction or subjuncting adverb, you can say that. Mostly it is subjuncting adverb. You can also it's literally connecting to ideas. That's why you can say that this is a subjuncting adverb, or you can say converse. Okay, her is a possessive, parents is reflecting the her parents, referring to her. Are is a verb, still is a adverb, unhappy. Unhappy is the adjective, so it's the adverb is modifying the adjective, with is a preposition, her is a pronoun. So these are the all things you can actually understand that. This is the grammatical part. Grammatical part is a thing that you need to understand with your feelings. You know that there are how many parts of speech. You all know that. You have to assemble them in the right order. You have to use them in right order, and that's the purpose of feelings. If you understand the structure, if you understand how it goes, how it functions, like I say that the person, you observe everything, so that leads you to something like you are automatically getting it. You can actually imagine it. This sentence is like, oh, this is a girl, her parents abusing her, despite she is good. So that is the whole part of this thing, feelings while reading. So I can feel the sentence while I'm reading. So that's make me understand that I can actually talk for a moment, for a while, or for hours and hours with that thing. Okay, that's feelings. The writer used his words so accurately that even the most dull reader can find this helpful for understanding the basics of mathematics. So can you relate that? The writer used his words so accurately. So what is accurately referring? So accurately, if someone writes something accurately, even the most dull reader can find this helpful. That means the writing is so flourishing. The writing is so much good. So the whole conclusion is the writer is awesome. The writer has a depth knowledge about something. So that's how we can actually understand the feelings while we are reading it, while we understand the certain words, while we are getting the gist. That's how we can actually feel the reading. So it's just an easy one. So first of all, you need to start with easy ones. So these two sentences give you two ideas. One is like, no matter what happened, no matter how much good you do, people will abuse you. That's the thing. So if you go do something good for the majority of the people, they will automatically accept it. Like they will automatically feel it. They will never criticize it. So that's the thing. That's the two conclusion comes from here. But you have to get the feelings. All my talks, all my lectures doesn't was like a don't define that how much good you are. Accept your feelings. Or you can say that without your feelings. If you don't have feelings for this particular sentences, no matter how much good my lecture is, no matter how much advice I am giving you, doesn't help you. Really, it doesn't help. So that is the main thing of feelings while reading. So you have to get the feelings first. You get to know the girls. You have to understand that what is the need here. What is the need here? Why I am hungry? Why does I am hungry all the time? Why I need to hungry all the time? Why? We can say that despite being eaten too much, you are still feeling the need to eat. That is called feelings. Feelings never end. That is the main point here. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is this is the water, this is the book. There are endless there are endless writings. All the writings remain saying the same thing. But why does one need to read them again and again? That's the hunger. That's the hunger. We can eat the same thing again and again and again and again because of hunger. That's the feeling. So there is nothing else I can actually define with this to understand your reading skills or reading habit. If your hunger is too much, you can actually read anything. That is called for reading. Feelings for reading, and that is called hunger for reading. Or you can say you can identify it, connotate it, and in any way. So the my whole point is okay, man. Where are you? So the my whole point is Mrs. Mr. Tomato. He was saying, read man like you have never read it before. Okay, just like you see heaven. Why people want to go to heaven? Because the beauty lies within there. So you have to find the beauty. You have to find the beauty. You have to find the beauty within the reading. Otherwise, there is no way to go out of the way. So that's the whole thing. I know reading is boring. Everything is boring. But I say that you have to make it a habit. You have to make it feelings. If you get the feelings, even the most ugliest person be like favorable to you or familiar to you or is like lovable to you. That's the whole thing. I just want to crack this up. Okay. So the last thing I want to say is psychology. It's just like forgot the meaning. Okay. Psychology is something that is related with our deep mind. So whenever you try to meet someone, whenever you meet someone, it's like a family or other people, just try to understand their psychology, understand their deep mind. So for that reason, you have to ask some odd questions, odd questions that will lead you to give you the answer. Odd question is like the questions or the questions that doesn't define you, but you need to ask him. Let's say you can say that if a police officer you meet, you can ask him like how many times you have do the stealing, how many times. That's the opposite of what his profession is. Always ask this question, that will lead you to his expression. If he is very much nervous on that situation, you will come to conclusion that he is actually a thief. I mean, he comes from a thief family. That's it. Okay. Okay.